Right, cheese smoke. It doesn't have to be a complicated thing. 3 ingredients you absolutely need. So, the most important two, obviously, the hairdryer. The brand doesn't matter. You want to try and get one that doesn't have a thermal cutout. Now, obviously, safety first here on YouTube. This one's from Boots, and it does have a thermal cutout. So it's not going to be the best one for the job. If you can get some sort of, I don't know if they're making Black & Decker, you know, some sort of serious jobby. You want some with some oomph to really push through the smoke and get it all out. The second thing that you want, obviously very important, is the sock. This is a very clean and dry sock. This is your starting point. This isn't what you use to make the cheese smoke when it comes down to it, but we will talk you through that in due course. Right, and the next few bits are ones that may enhance the cheese smoke. So the first one, obviously, the shoe that you choose to wear on that day, you know, that week, maybe that month, if you're serious about this. So the older the better. This is an Adidas Super Color from 2015. Nice green colour. But the most important aspect of this, I don't know if you can get that in there, is the wear on the sole. This is a well-worn shoe, and that's very, very important. If you've had enough time to, you know, sweat into this hundreds and hundreds of times, that is optimal. That is what you want. That's what's going to get you the best results. It's like seasoning a pan, you know, that kind of thing if you're using cast iron. Other things, actual seasoning. So if you're going to be getting the socks wet, which you definitely should, that's pretty much a must, you can use, you know, anything. This is just some grated cheese, which you can mix in with your water to make sort of a cheesy stock. And here, garlic granules, just nice and simple. It's a nice aromatic seasoning. You want quite pungent aromatic things, you know, onion powder, that sort of thing. Anyway, I'm now going to take you outside, and we're going to take you through the steps of a sort of basic seasoning for your cheese smoked sock. So I'll see you out there. Unfortunately, we haven't been blessed with the weather today, but we're going to be on the lookout for another method of getting your feet wet, which is just puddles on the floor. It has rained semi-recently, so with any luck, we'll find one. Have a look at this beauty. You ever seen anything like this before? I doubt it. Look, next to my foot, roughly the right size. So, what you want to do is obviously deposit your shoe, keep it off to the side. You're going to want to take it home, but it's as simple as this really. Puddle, foot. You just want to get a nice even soak. So what you do is with the puddle, you can do the sideways dip, do the inverse sideways dip, get a nice deep, you know, deep lunge with that, like that. Yeah, make sure you're rolling your foot like that, and that is about right. When you can feel it, you know, particles of shit just between your toes, perfect. Now what you want to do is we obviously have to make our way back to the studio where we're going to make the cheese smoke, and that the process of walking back actually helps with the generation of cheese smoke, because what you're doing is much like marinating a nice bit of meat. You know, it's just basic cooking, you know. But what you're essentially doing is infusing the sock with both the stagnant rainwater that's been sat there for a while and the foot pong. And the good thing about this is, the journey back, is that you're actually picking up more goodies off of the floor to the bottom of your sock. And that will only, yeah, just like this. This is bird shit. There's plenty of it. If you just, you know, even if you do a nice sweeping motion, what you can do is get some of that, you know, lots of ammonia in bird shit. So that will just serve to enhance. I mean, obviously, if it's not to your tastes, the ammonia twang, leave it out if you want. It's absolutely fine. You can go as complex or as simple as you want. And that's the beauty of cheese smoke, really. Right, so we are back in the studio. We've got our hairdryer here, and we've got our sock that we just did outside in the puddles and the ammonia twang. So that is nice and that is lovely. Nice weight to it, still pretty damp. So the next step, it's pretty obvious what you're going to do. So you might want to get an adult to help you with this step, because, you know, it requires some dexterity. So you just put that over there like that, and there you have it. That is ready to go. So, you know, this sock might be a bit long for it, but I think we're just going to roll with it. When you're happy with it, just fire away.
Shortly before 1 o'clock on Wednesday morning, an inferno broke out in a tower block in West London.
Oh my God, they're screaming! Oh my God!
At least 58 people were killed in the fire at Grenfell Tower. That number is expected to rise.